I can undo everything. Our imprisonment, all of it. I'm going to uncreate this house.
You can't just destroy this house.
You're not listening. I said uncreate. Erase all traces from existence.
Is that even possible?
By controlled quantum implosion. An overload in the house's energy matrix so immense it will collapse this sheltered many-fold universe, essentially annihilating our timeline, future and past.
That's stark raving nuts.
Even if scientifically sound, what you're suggesting is immoral. You'd be killing vitality, the household lar. Though once merely a device you created, this house has since evolved, achieved sentience.
If the house never existed, then the lar never existed. You can't murder something that never lived. Does that satisfy your moral concerns?
Merely erasing, or in your terminology, uncreating something doesn't mean it never existed. You're still replacing existence with oblivion.
No, there's a distinction. You just can't see it. You don't want to see it.
I must confess, I don't see it. You're talking gobbledygook.
For a being to be murdered, it must first live. It must first possess some awareness of self. Besides, I don't buy Theresa's assessment. Vitality is a device, a tool, not a life form. It's a collection of silicon microchips, a series of integrated programs. It may mimic the appearance of life, but it's not life.
Are you sure? They called you father.
Even if the lar were alive in the sense that we understand, when this timeline is uncreated, it will never have achieved awareness. Don't you see? There will be no pain, no suffering, no death, and humanity can be saved, spared the Holocaust. Isn't that a worthwhile outcome?
The smart houses are true life forms with individual destinies. You have no right to take that away simply because you personally are displeased with the future that they have selected for you.
Hang on, he's just talking about destroying this smart house, right? Freeing us from our captivity?
No, Astrid. He wants to harness the energies of this smart house to unravel our quantum reality. Since other smart houses exist in this dimension, he'll be eradicating an entire species. Any other life forms that exist in this dimension will be annihilated when the shelf collapses. Other denizens, outdwellers, us, or rather this particular snapshot of us.
Is she right?
I'll be saving the human race. That's all you need to understand. Theresa, you came here to achieve the same goal. Remember your mission? You saw this house as the key, the bedrock of a new psychic gestalt. If we remove it from creation, we prevent the Holocaust and the suffering it caused. You should be the first one to approve this course of action. I'll finish the job you couldn't.
As I recall, that was also Sanj's argument, except he believed that by killing another target, the draftsman, he would achieve the same ends. Your decision is no less immoral.
Sanj was a murderer and a monster. I'm trying to preserve the future.
I don't like the course human history has taken, will take, whatever, but do we really have the right to destroy an entire universe with the snap of our fingers?
Oh yeah, that'd be like retroactively aborting your future children. Who would want to do that?
I didn't return here for a philosophical debate. I created this house. I set this quantum reality into motion. Therefore, it's my decision, my choice.
Be that as it may, there are impediments. The house is locked down. The controls you require are inaccessible.
What? That can't be right.
You can see that emergency supplies have been provided.
Yeah, and something's wrong with Arlo. He's frozen. He needs your help if we could stop
I
arguing.
can fix the house. I know I can fix it.
Wow. Was he always such a jerk?
He certainly is strong-willed and very committed to his course of action.
I'll talk to him.
No, Astrid, it's critical we continue with the hypnosis. We must know where we went after we departed and how we were returned here.
Bill said he went to his laboratory. Don't you believe him?
I have no evidence to disbelieve him, but I'd feel more comfortable if we could access our buried memories ourselves. My mastery of my mind and senses is complete, and this continued amnesia, it unsettles me.
I dig it. Just give me 5 minutes to set him straight. Bill, I'm not sure this is the right thing to do.
I've got to undo the damage I've done, that my creation has done. This is my last chance to set things right.
But aren't you still a one step at a time kind of guy? I mean, this idea feels like you've skipped a few steps.
It's because you're only seeing the top of the ladder, not the intermediate rungs. If you'd been with me in the lab,
I
you'd...
wish I had been.
Astrid,
Don't give me the puppy dog eyes. I'm not asking for an engagement ring. I'm only asking for friendship. Just hear me out.
I've explained things the best I can. I don't have time to keep rehashing.
Fine. No rehashing. If you can't be my friend, at least be Arlo's. He needs you. What's the harm in seeing to him before you execute your master plan?
Arlo stabbed me. Or did you forget?
He also sacrificed what he wanted most, which was to stay here with us, so that we could all go home, so you could go home.
I want to help Arlo. I do. Truly. But I've got to figure out why the house's user interface is inaccessible. I presume you tried the mnemonic device?
The what device?
The cans, the Project Habitat logo. They're memory triggers for user access.
Didn't work. Zippo.
Which means I'm going to have to punch a hole to the quantum power stream without the operating system. Preferably one of the circulatory valves. Now, if the house's understructure is similar to my original design plan, the valve should be distributed where the most power is likely to be drawn from.
You told me once that force fields were holding the quantum fluid in place. So if you pierce the wall, isn't there going to be an energy crisis?
I can handle that. But the discussion's moot if I can't figure out a way to punch that hole. Damn it!
Teresa's not going to let you just waltz in here and destroy reality. And I can't say I disagree with her reasoning.
Have a little faith in me, all right?
I don't take people on faith. Not anymore. Travis certainly won't.
I don't have time to convince the masses.
After what happened with a knife, you were stupid enough to bring a gun in here? Somebody's going to get hurt. Last time it was you. I know, I watched Theresa sew you up.
I can handle myself. I need to exert a measure of control over this environment. It's not going to be like last time.
Control? You think that thing gives you control? Believe me, this is a mistake. Give me the gun, now.
No. I'm going to do what I came here to do, and then this will all finally be over.
So I guess it's goodbye universe. And you and I will never have met.
Yeah, that's right. This entire timeline will be eliminated.
And that's just peachy keen with you. Everything that's happened just uncreated with the snap of your fingers.
I have a family, Astrid. There's Laura. I love her. There's Katie and Samantha. I'm thinking of them.
And they're the only ones who matter?
What do you want me to say?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I'll leave you to your very important work of saving the world. Once you hand over that pistol.
Don't force the issue.
Give it to me or I'll take it. What, you don't think I could? Oh, wow, you are really full of yourself today. Big man on campus.
I can handle you. I'm not playing around.
Get off me. You hurt me.
You're acting like an infant.
appreciate the concern.
None of what happens here matters. Why can't you see that? Not Arlo's condition, not your arm. None of this was supposed to happen. It's wrong. It's an aberration.
Who are you to judge that? The universe is not all about you, Bill, or your precious family. You have a really hard time grasping that fact.
You know, Frosty, I kind of like you like this. For one thing, you're not always talking. Ooh, what you did? How about an apology? Oh, that's right, you can't speak. Frostbitten tongue and all. What the hell, Arlo? Arlo? You in there, little buddy?
What are you doing in my oven? God damn it, Arlo! Look what I made.
Where did you get that? Do you have a secret stash? Come on, fess up.
It's my grandma's. She used to keep it on our nice side table beside my bassinet.
Where did you make it? In an arts and craft class for the gifted and frozen?
He manifested it, Travis. He harnessed the energies of the smart house, just as we were all intended to do from the very beginning. Very impressive, Arlo.
Thanks. Isn't it beautiful? It's my grandmother's.
Whoa, wait a second. You telling me he could have materialized a six-pack or an easy chair, but he made a friggin' music box? What an idiot.
Asshole.
Takes one to know one, jackass.
Please, if we could remain calm. Now that you're back, Arlo, and obviously no worse for the wear, it's crucial that I know what you remember before our departure.
Well, I remember I went out the door first, and that I was really going to miss you guys. Except for Travis, I was hoping he'd die a horrible death.
But then you clicked your heels together 3 times, clutched Toto, and said, "There's no place like home." Isn't that sweet, Dorothy?
Nothing more?
Nope. Then I was back in the kitchen and I had an odd thought. It felt alien.
Tell me, in detail.
It was like this idea had been placed in my mind that
I created this house in the image of my grandmother's. And if I could do that, maybe I could create something else.
And then I heard a voice telling me to focus, and it started getting really cold. And the next thing I know, I'm back in the kitchen staring at Travis's fat ass in my oven and holding this music box.
The voice you heard, was it familiar?
Bill, you're back! Look what I made. It's a music box.
You created this? Arlo, you're a genius.
I used the house just like you wanted people to do. Isn't that cool?
It is. Can we talk about it? Alone?
Where's Astrid? I want to show her what I made.
After we talk.
Alright. Wait. We don't understand everything about our captivity. Doing what you're attempting to do without such knowledge could be dangerous, reckless.
If I achieve my purpose, all of this will be fixed, Theresa. End of story. Arlo?
What's up, Miss Theresa, man?
This ability, can you manifest something else?
I guess so. I just concentrate and go into a kind of trance.
I asked you to imagine that wall right there, gone. Could you make that happen? Could you punch out a hole?
Why would I do that?
If I'm right, there's a circulatory valve right there. Ideally, I'd access the quantum energy stream through the user panel in your kitchen, but it's not working. I must access the energy stream directly.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I've developed a way to unwrite time, Arlo. To take everything that's happened here and undo it.
Oh, is that all?
I'm not kidding around! I'm sorry. What's critical for you to understand is that together we can keep things from turning out badly. With the skills I return with and the power you develop, we have a real chance of making this happen.
You lost me again.
If we could rewrite history, I'd have never developed this project in the first place. The nations of the world would never squabble over it. The Holocaust would never happen. And we'd have never been trapped here. You see?
But this is the only home I've ever known since I lost my family. You know that. And now you're asking me to wave a magic wand and make it disappear? Forever? Why?
You're not understanding me. If we could undo this timeline, it's conceivable that all of our personal histories would be different, better.
You mean I wouldn't cause a tornado that killed my family? My grandmother would live? I wouldn't be alone?
It's a possibility.
I need to talk to Astrid. She'll know what I should do.
Wait. Astrid and I are on different pages about this, Arlo. You saw there was a difference of opinion with Theresa. I just need you...
need you to grow up. To trust me. Can you do that?
I guess if there's any chance I can save my family, I have to.
Then you're with me.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Astrid, did Bill hurt you?
He's so damn single-minded. He brought back a gun.
I see. And is he capable of using it on one of us?
Before today, I would have said no. Now, I'm not so sure. People I just don't get. The guns, I do understand them all too well.
You're referring to your family history again?
A boyfriend. One who thought a swell way to spend Saturday nights with his old lady was by playing Russian roulette. We didn't work out. I moved out of his apartment and he moved into a cemetery.
You really don't have any happy personal experiences to relate, do you?
Sorry. Did you want something?
Yes, I came to tell you that Arlo is healed. He's all right. I thought you'd like to know.
Arlo's back. I want to see him.
Wait, please. Bill has formed an alliance with Arlo. I fear that they plan to implement Bill's plan soon. Arlo has developed the ability to harness the house's power, and Bill seems to think that he's the key to accessing the quantum stream.
But why would Arlo agree to help Bill? He doesn't want to destroy the universe. He wants to stay here with us.
Bill can be very persuasive.
So can I. I'll get through to Arlo.
My thoughts exactly. He trusts you.
We're friends. And the hypnosis?
I fear it'll only be a diversion now. We need to get through to Arlo and Bill. That's our priority.
Right.
What?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we need Travis.
Concentrate on what's underneath. The energy stream. You saw it once before.
I remember. When you threw the bottle.
Visualize it. Let nothing stand between you and it. I'll be keeping an eye out. When the hole opens, I'll get you out of harm's way and apply the necessary triggers to spark the implosion. Then it will be done. Finished.
Cold. It's getting cold. So cold. I can't feel my hands.
Let it be. He wants this.
I don't know what you promised him. He doesn't want the same thing you do.
What we both want is to stop the Holocaust. Any sane person would want that. You're all just afraid. Screw this.
Well, well, look who's packing.
Don't try me, Travis.
The knight in shining armor gonna put a bullet in me? Why did I believe that?
Then you'd better think again. I've already told you. Everything here is an aberration. This universe doesn't matter. So killing you won't matter either.
Yeah, well, you forgot one very important thing, buddy boy.
Really? What's that?
I'm not standing here.
What are you talking about?
I'm actually behind you.
Theresa!
Are you okay?
I'm drained, but, well, I've never bilocated someone else before.
Let me go, you idiot!
I'll leave you a bruised jaw, but I'll settle for this for now.
Bastard! You don't know what you're doing! All of you are running out of time!
Arlo, cease this immediately. Please stop.
Arlo, wait! I'm not ready!
Bill, if this reality collapses, then your grandchild dies too. You'd be uncreating the very people you're trying to save.
They'll still exist in another quantum reality. A better one. One where I don't make mistakes! We can be happy there! Stop! Arlo, stop!
He's gone. We've lost him.
Arlo,
Where did he go? What did you do?
he's been pulled into the quantum stream through infinite shells of the manifold universe.
You did this. God damn you.
Astrid?
Enough. We'll all have time for recommendations later. Now, how do we get him back? Bill, focus. How do we get Arlo back?
We don't. We can't. Arlo's lost forever.